All right, Grateful Project, day 46. And today I'm going to be, today I'm grateful for something that you have probably never heard me even discuss in public before. I've spent a lot of time over the last couple of days talking to people who don't live in I was going to say United States, that's not true, don't live in Texas. And those of you who don't, have a bunch of preconceived notions about what Texas is all about. And so what I'm really grateful for today is lip dubs. And you probably don't even know what that is, but it's this sort of unusual but awesome phenomenon that a bunch of high schools do. I know they do that in Texas, and they probably do. I think they do in other places around the country. I'm actually going to attach two of them to the message on Facebook that I'm going to post about this. And they are essentially the kids in high school lip syncing to songs that they find popular or are popular at the time. Now, so what you say? Okay, fine. But what the reason I like them so much is that the two in particular, which are from two high schools that are a stone's throw from where I live, really reflect the community that I live in. So many times people think that Texas is a bunch of people driving around in white Cadillacs with big horns on the front, and there's tumbleweed coming through, and we ride our horses to school and all that other kind of. And you couldn't be more wrong. You couldn't be more in outer space about the whole thing. In the last 24 hours, I've told two people. One from LA and one from kind of North Carolina, that I live in the most diverse county in the United States, according to the Huffington Post, which is probably a reasonably reliable source to people like that. And these videos, which I've attached, will show you exactly what I'm talking about. And frankly, I find them to be inspiring and exciting and wonderful examples of the diversity of thought, the diversity of experience, the diversity of culture that I live in the middle of. And I am so thankful for that. The George Ranch one in particular is amazing because you get an idea of how big schools are down here and all this other kind of stuff. When I was in high school, the version of this was they'd line up the entire class to take a picture of us. And there were, at Dulles, when I was there in the 80s, about 1,000 of us. And the big joke is they would use time-lapse photography to go from one side to the other, and they would always pick one kid to be on both sides of the photo. So like you take them there, and then as the camera's moving like this, they would make him run around the other side, and he would be on both sides. That's what we did to be crazy. Apparently now they take a day or a couple of hours off from school and do these lip dubs, which are so fun and so amazing and exciting because of who you see. Everything, like the George Ranch one has the engineering club, has the football team, has FFA, that's Future Farmers of America for those of you who live in Los Angeles, and everything else in between. So this video has been much too long, much longer than I usually do, but I just love it. I just love it. It's so much fun. I mean, and I watch it and I get inspired. All these people who say, oh, the kids of today, they're horrible, they just say that about us too. They just say, I remember vividly reading Time magazine in the 80s, and people were like, oh, God, what are they going to do with this Generation X people? They're horrible. They don't know what the hell they're doing. We say it too. And you know what? Our kids are going to say it too about their kids. I have so much faith in the coming generation. They have got a lot of things right. And so for that, today, I'm grateful.